Whoa, 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 whoa. What it do, baby? Hey, man. Hey, you know I had to come tap in about that heavyweight championship fight, right? Usyk versus Fury. Man. Woo! Hey, shout out to Fury. Shout out to Usyk for delivering a hell of a fight for us, man. Look, all the fight fans, we are very pleased with the fight. I ain't have a dog in the fight. It was a great fight. It was a great fight to watch. It was a chess match. Look, man, Usyk came out early, put the pressure on Fury, pressing him, get moving forward, using great angles, picking the shots. He won the first 2 rounds, in my opinion. Boom. Starting round 3. From about round 3 to round 7, Fury turned it around. Fury started boxing. He started using his jab better. He was fighting off his back foot, jabbing Usyk, allowing Usyk to move forward a little bit, but countering him. He started mixing in the uppercut, and he started basically taking control of the fight from round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a total of 5 rounds. Fury got that. Fury got them rounds. Usyk got the first 2. Fury got the next 5. So now it's 5 rounds left. And in my opinion, Usyk probably pretty much won the rest of that, the rest of the fight. It might be 1 round you can give Fury. Might. I think maybe like 10th or 11th he might have won, in my opinion, maybe. I can't remember exactly. But from that point on, pretty much, Usyk, it's like it was a great chess match. That's what I was telling you. Usyk came out aggressive at first. Fury countered. He started jabbing him up. Bow, bow. Jabbing him up. Oh, I'm standing on my back foot, leaning back. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Moving his head around. He was dropping his hands. He was taunting Usyk a little bit. Like he was starting to get in his bag. He was getting real comfortable. But then Usyk made a chess match. So, okay, that's what you're doing. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move my head side to side. I'm going to get even closer so I can unleash my offense on you. And he started doing that. He started catching Fury with that over the head left hand. He started hitting him with a couple overhand rights. He hit him a couple overhand lefts, a couple straight lefts that caught Fury clean. And Fury just didn't have an answer. And the most important thing that I feel like was a factor in this game, excuse me, y'all, this fight, down the stretch, it seemed like to me, this is my opinion. To me, it looked like Fury Jolly ran out of gas a little bit. That's what it looked like to me. He ran out of gas. Like, he's starting to get older, and it looked like the conditioning, it started catching up to him. I don't know if if it really was the conditioning, because he looked like he was in great shape coming to the fight. Don't get me wrong. He was in great shape, and everybody, from all accounts, they said he was in some of the best shape he's been in years. You know what I'm saying? But as you get older, the conditioning part of it, that still is a factor. That still is a factor. And especially you done been in wars, you done been through all kind of battles the way Fury has. It looked like you should just have more, more tank and more gas in the tank, man, at the end of the day. And I wasn't prepared to see that. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Usyk, man. Usyk, Alexander Usyk, he's from Ukraine, obviously. And he made it a very historic time for Ukraine. Lomachenko won the 135 belt, I think one of the 135 belts last week. And then he won the the undisputed heavyweight championship yesterday, which made him, I think the first undisputed heavyweight champion of this era. And now he's a 2-division undisputed champion, because he was an undisputed champion at cruiserweight. So for him to move up from cruiserweight to heavyweight, and you've seen the difference between him and Fury. You've seen the difference, the difference of size, the sheer size of the man. That man was a way smaller man than Fury. Like, Fury clearly had him by however many inches. And he definitely had him by at least 40 pounds at the minimum. He had to outweigh him by 40 pounds. And Usyk was not going to let any of that shit deny him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going to let none of that deny him. He wasn't going to let none of that stop him. He wasn't going to let none of that deter him from bringing that belt back home, man. Ukraine, that's what I'm saying. Them Ukrainians right now, they fighting for something way more than just a belt, just for a personal feelings toward the person. They got a whole country. They got their families. They everything is with like is building inside them is on their mind when they fighting right now. Like they family going through wars. They family done been some of their families been taken away because of this war. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't, man. That wasn't, man. Like these dudes are on a different level right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ukraine, man, because that's definitely devastating. You know what they going through, man. You know, it's definitely devastating what they going through. Nobody would want to see that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like they both in their 30s. They both Usyk is 37. Fury is 35. So 35. Yeah. So, you know, the age wasn't that much of a difference. The height, like I said, my man Fury was he's 6'9" listed. Usyk's listed as 6'3". So that's 6 inches difference right there. The reach is 7 inches, 85, 78. So physically, we all know physically Usyk was at a disadvantage and he didn't let none of that shit deter him, y'all. He fought a masterful fight. You know, then and basically when all the technical shit went out the window and all them when they was making their chess matches and finished making their chess moves, it came down to the dog. It came down to who wanted it more. It came down to who's gonna be more gritty, who's gonna be more nasty. And Usyk dug down deep and he pulled that shit out, man. And I'm saying he made it happen, dog. He kept hurting. Like if early in the fight, it seemed like Usyk wasn't really hurting Fury, but then once he hurt him, and I believe that was the ninth round. The ninth round, he clipped him with that overhand left, and it was a wrap after that. First of all, shout out to Fury for not going down. I don't know how he didn't go down. Usyk hit him with like 10 straight punches, clean it looked like, and he just was bouncing, wobbling all around the ring, but he didn't go down. I don't know what the fuck the ref was doing. The ref was getting in between, and then he got it. Then he got out the way, but then he was trying to. Then he got in between again, and then he like called a standing. I guess he called a standing knockout. A standing knockdown. I don't know exactly what it was called. I was confused. I ain't gonna lie. I started kirking, screaming at that point. I just couldn't believe Usyk had Fury looking like that. The shit was crazy, but the ref you was questionable, but you did. I guess you did a good enough job. You did a good job. Usyk, man, that ninth round, he caught Fury. That's what changed the fight. Like, once he had Fury hurt, it's like they both knew, like, okay, I can hurt you. And then Fury was like, okay, this guy can hurt me. And you can see the mentality just changed from that point on. Usyk started walking forward way more, like careless, basically. Like, he just didn't really care. Like, he knew he could hurt Fury, and he was determined to make sure he was gonna hurt him again. And Fury knew that he can get hurt, and he just wasn't fighting the same. He wasn't, fighting as confident, as aggressive anymore. And that shit ended up coming back to fuck that man over, man. It came out to fuck Fury over. And like I think Fury tried to turn up one of the three last rounds. He tried to, turn it back up, but it was just a little too late to me. Like I said, I think the 10th, 11th, it wasn't the 12th, the 10th or 11th, I think he might have won, but it was a little too late. And then Usyk came right back and closed off the fight, looking like the better fighter. So it was a great fight, a hell of a fight. Fury, you did wrong what you said after the fight, though. Fury did wrong. Fury basically said some shit like, but he basically said Usyk only won the fight because of, the circumstances they going through. And I didn't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, he called him the good little man. I like that was this is a quote from Fury after the fight. Quote, I believe I won that fight, Fury said in the ring afterwards. I believe he won a few of the rounds, but I won the majority. It was one of the daffiest decisions in boxing. I'll be back. The good little man got the decision. Quote. That's what Fury said after the fight. So he gave Usyk respect. I seen he did, but he clearly also disrespected him too. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't, basically he wasn't a gracious loser. You know, he didn't give Usyk the ounce of respect. He didn't allow Usyk to rejoice in that moment where he clearly should have been all about him. And I know he felt like he deserved a fight, but obviously Fury didn't feel that way. And for him to go that far though, that might have been too far. Like, that might have been a little too far. They look like they both show respect to each other, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like in the lead up to the fight, and even like during the fight, I never seen them disrespect each other personally. Like, they sold the fight. They had a little shit talking moments, but it wasn't nothing that was personal that crossed the line, in my opinion. So, I was definitely surprised. You know what I'm saying? And then this the part that really, like, when he mentioned the war part, like, he mentioned that they basically gave Usyk the win because of they basically feel bad. It's his country's at war and they won. It's a great story. So he basically like threw that in there, and that's what really threw me off. So I'm gonna read the whole quote right here. This was the TV interviewer. I forgot the gentleman from the Zone. The black gentleman, excuse me for not knowing your name, but this is an interview. This is a quote from his interview with the Zone after the fight. After the fight, Fury's in the ring. The question was asked to him, and this is quote what he said. I believe I read the first part already, but I'm gonna read the whole quote again. This was Tyson Fury after the fight in the ring. Quote: I believe I won that fight. I believe he won a few of the rounds, but I won the majority of them. What can you do? Question mark. It was one of them decisions in boxing. We both put on a good fight, the best we can do. And here it go right here. Quote, and his country is at war. So people are siding with a country at war. But make no mistake, I won that fight in my opinion. I'll be back. I've got a rematch clause. Quote, I thank Jesus for all the victories he has given me and had a split decision loss against a good little man. And I'll thank him again in the mighty name of Jesus. This is the end of the quote. We go back to our families and we run it back in October. Good luck, Alexander. Well done. God bless you. Happy New Year. So that was Tyson Fury quote after the fight. I don't know why the Happy New Year got thrown in there. Like, he clearly was salty. He was just trying to be funny, trying to be a little entertaining, but he clearly was being disrespectful at the same time. And I'm a little disappointed in Fury for that. I'm not gonna lie. I expected a little more out of him. To have a little more respect for his opponent and be more gracious in defeat and, give his opponent that moment in victory. But he didn't decide to do that. Obviously, like I say, he felt like he won. I'm not going to say, he's wrong for that per se. For him feeling like that, I don't feel like he won. But I definitely feel like it was a very close fight. Definitely very close. Definitely very close. It possibly could have went either way, but I clearly seen that, Usyk won. That knockdown clearly was the difference maker. That knockdown scored, was the difference maker. It was very crucial. It was a close fight. So when one fighter got a knockdown and the other one don't, the winner is going to tend, is going to usually be the one that did get the knockdown. And especially when it's two fighters with two names, they both have belts. So even though Fury had a bigger name, he wasn't necessarily going to get the benefit of the doubt over Usyk. Like, he had to clearly dominate Usyk, or Usyk had to clearly dominate him, at least more than the other one did the other one. And I feel like we all can admit and we all see that no boxing, that Usyk got the better of him this time, man. Usyk got the better of Fury. It was a classic fight, a great fight. They already got the clause, like Fury said, he intimated it will be in October. I already heard that the rematch will be in October if they was to have one. So that's a good 4 or 5 months away. I give both guys plenty of time to rest, get their shit back together and train and get back in there, man. So obviously Fury won't be very motivated. It's the undisputed heavyweight championship on the line. So you're gonna have all the belts, like you're the heavyweight king of the world. This is a big deal, man. So shout out to Alexander Usyk, man, the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And shout out to Fury, man, for giving us a great fight, giving us great entertainment as always. And, he promised to come back and come back better. So we got some great shit in store, boxing fans. So Usyk, Fury, USYK Fury 1 was a success. It was a classic fight. It gave us what we wanted. And we all looking forward to USYK Fury 2 now, man. You know, my man USYK gonna have to be on his game because Fury gonna definitely be on get back. So it's definitely lining up for a hell of a time, y'all. So it was a great fight. You know, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think Fury won? Do you think Usyk deserved to win? You know, how y'all feel about Fury post-fight comments, you know, everything, you know, in between, man. So appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy Enrico, man. Appreciate y'all for showing me love. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Definitely subscribe if you like my content. Help me build my page up. I appreciate y'all out there. And you know I'm going to bring y'all some more videos soon. NBA, NFL, boxing. We do it all over here. So look out for your boy Enrico, man. We bring y'all some more content soon. Appreciate y'all out there, man. Make it y'all best time. Until next time, peace.